Honey, are you okay?
Oh, please, God, don't let them shoot me.
It's okay. They're gone. They're gone. But two men did it. They went over the terrace wall. I'm a doctor. I'll get help. Honey, are you hurt?
No, I don't think so. Are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, Roger, do something for him. It's like the night at Ryan's with all this shooting and screaming.
Oh, Wally, follow the car. You follow the light. Follow it, Wally. Tiso!
All right, George, just take it easy. Take it easy, George. I'll get you to the hospital. You'll be okay, all right? Delia, dial 911 fast.
He's dead. Oh, Tiso, you can't be.
Oh, his artery's severed. Delia, get me a knife, a spoon, anything that I can use with this tourniquet.
There's only glasses at your...
All right, never mind. I've got a pen. Now, call the cops. 911, fast.
They'll come back. They're here alive. They'll come back to get us.
Honey, look, tell them Riverside Hospital, emergency treatment for shock, and a transfusion is definitely needed.
Hello, yes, could you please send help? People have been shot here. What? Oh, Central Park West and 86th. It's a big restaurant with all the glass. Please hurry. George, they're coming.
All right, honey, take my watch. Take it, Delia. Now, check the time. Come here, check the time. Now, every 5 minutes, loosen this tourniquet for 30 seconds. Come on.
I can't!
Yes, Delia, do it. Come on, honey. Now, every 5 minutes, loosen for 30 seconds.
Roger, are they gonna die?
I think George has been pretty lucky.
What about Tiso?
I don't know, honey. It's bad.
I'd like Miss Kimberly Harris's room, please.
Harris?
Yeah. Harris. She checked in this morning. Excuse me, who are you calling?
Miss Harris. Your name?
Well, I'm her mother, and I really would very much like to surprise her.
It's our policy to inform guests when a party inquires. $10:07.
Thank you so much.
Bermuda, here I come. I'll put my toothbrush in the morning. Ah. Am I turning into a bronze god?
You're burning.
I don't want my nose to peel.
Well, get out of the sun.
But I want to be a bronze god.
Well, then try some sunblock.
Oh. Is this how it's going to be in Bermuda?
I hope so. I have a real need to be ridiculous, and I warn you, I feel the urge coming on.
Well, that's wonderful. That's what we need. It's been way too serious.
Too scary.
Shouldn't she be home by now? You don't suppose she'd be stupid enough to spend the night out there, do you?
Of course not, darling. Her heart is set on Bermuda, not Brooklyn. I cannot remember where I stored those other hats.
What other hats? You got hats in every closet in the house.
Oh, sure.
But by other hats, do you mean the ones from the 40s or the ones from the 50s?
I'm talking about the hat the children gave me when we went away on our cruise. I want Siobhan to take it with us to Bermuda. Never mind, you don't remember it.
Delia borrowed it.
Oh, Lord, she did. And never brought it back. Oh.
Why don't you call her at her Crystal Palace and ask her for $50 for a new one?
No. She lost it or burned a hole in it or something.
Or ask her for 1,000 or 1,000,000 for all she cares. She was having a meeting with her accountant, little Miss Cinderella, in her palace, counting out her money. It's some restaurants.
Really does gall you a wee bit, doesn't it?
It does not. Depresses the hell out of me.
Oh, darling. I love our place. And I love you, and things are looking so much better. Don't be sad tonight.
You really believe in two people getting off together and solving all their problems, don't you?
Well,
just lovely to you, right?
it works.
As witness the time you locked Jack and Mary in the basement for 3 days.
It wasn't for 3 days, and it did work.
Yeah.
I do believe that this trip is going to be a turning point. I mean, the difference between Siobhan yesterday when she was lying with her head right in my lap and Siobhan today talking about making it work with Joe, I mean, it was day and night. Somewhere between yesterday and today, that girl has grown. I mean, she always understood her loyalty to her own family. Now she's beginning to see Joe's. She sees that he's caught between Tiso and herself. Caught between the life that he knew and the life that he wants with her. Struck me as being mighty appropriate.
Yeah, well, family loyalty is one thing, and Joe involved in criminal activity is quite another.
But he says he's not involved, and she accepts that. Even though he lied, claiming ignorance of Tiso, she also accepts that. Now, do you realize that that's close to a miracle?
Yeah, well, maybe she's learning to tolerate an imperfect world. And I knew she'd get to it sooner or later. She's her mother's daughter in the long run.
Oh, John, she loves the boy. I mean, every instinct I have says there must be a way for them.
Maybe they'll find it in Bermuda.
Do you know that they didn't even have one full day honeymoon? They came back because of Mary. Not to have one day alone, away, concentrating just on each other.
I know.
Maeve's remedy, right?
It works.
Oh, it makes me so provoked that Dina never brought my hat back.
Lady, Siobhan already has what she needs from you.
Do you know what she said before? She says she was going to take the time in Bermuda to work out a normal future with Joe, away from everything that Tiso represents. She said that, who knows, by tomorrow night, her whole life might be changed.
May I have my blouse?
I remember that blouse.
You do?
Last summer, the first time we had dinner together.
Lem's.
Those soft colors, I kept wanting to touch it. All right, I kept wanting to take it off of you, but I did like the colors.
Who'd have thought that I'd be wearing this in the winter to Bermuda? And pregnant. Pregnant.
Well, just barely. You look beautiful.
You know
Honey?
the last time I wore this? You saved my life.
We're going to live a long time. Both of us. A long, long time.
Die of old age?
Right.
Yeah. I don't know what's the matter with me. I'm really not sad.
Well, you're not scared anymore. That's what it's all about. Go ahead.
No, I don't want to cry. Get your shirt all wet.
Well, I don't care. Here, you want a hanky?
You know, I've just had a little taste of all this life and death stuff. You really had to grow up with it.
No.
And I know why you're so anxious to have kids. And have a normal family life and a dog and a station wagon. I understand it. I really do.
I want it because I found you. It's you.
I'm your alternative. I am. You know, Joe, I don't want you to feel that you're torn between Tiso and me. It's all right if you love him and you're loyal to him. Just get a little bit out of his world. You're doing that by taking this trip. This is a first step for us.
But I've told you I'm not part of his world.
Honey, I'm not talking about gang wars or crime lords. I'm talking about taking his trouble on as your trouble. Not leaving here, accepting the fact that you're a target for his enemies. You know, I think maybe when we go down to Bermuda, we really ought to think about finding another place to live. Maybe going to a different city or a different part of the country. Someplace where you can really separate yourself.
Siobhan, Tiso's my family. Are you serious?
Well, it's the first time I've said it out loud. I haven't really thought it through, but yeah.
Leave New York?
Hey, you've got your boats. All you need is a place where you can go fishing. You've got a guaranteed income.
Well, without contracts, without connections, without buyers, I'd be a complete stranger, and so would you.
I know, it'd be hard at first, but let's face it, what kind of a normal life can we have here with everybody knowing you're Tizo's nephew? You're there at his beck and call at a moment's notice. He can't make these changes, we can.
You want to leave your parents?
Well, I left them when I went to Seattle.
Yeah, but you came back specifically to be closer to them.
Yes, but I'm married to you now, so I'm making different choices.
You'd cut yourself off from everything and everybody you know? For me?
For you. For us, you and me and the baby. I want him to know when he waves goodbye to you in the morning that it won't be the last time. No doubts, no fears. I want him to be sure.
Okay, he'll be sure, and I'll be safe. And we'll work out the details in Bermuda.
Oh, boy. This trip's getting more important to me every minute.
Me too.
Say, Bronze God, did you pack the suntan lotion?
Oh, no. Well, later. We're taking a little break.
Oh, okay.
Rat. We've said goodbye to everybody. Let it ring. Wait a minute. Maybe it's for me. Hello, Novak.
Mr. Joseph Novak, this is Riverside Hospital calling. We've been told that you are the closest relative to Mr. Tizo Novotny.
Yes. What's happened? Is he hurt? Tell him I'm coming. Tell him I'm on my way. Tizo's been shot. George, too. They're in Riverside.
We just walked 2 miles.
One. And they're playing our song.
Oh. I didn't know we had a song.
It's called I Love You, I Love It Here. You make me so happy, and now I'm sorry I skipped the pastry.
Blues.
So you know it.
Yeah, you make me happy, too.
I'm glad, if that's really true.
Oh, you know it is.
Yeah, I do. Rhymes. Senator, I don't want to talk to my mother again. I want to go dancing or swimming and make you happy. Let's make each other happy, and then I'll call my mother, please.
Could I have an assortment of pastries sent up to room 1007? Yeah, coffee?
Champagne.
That's coffee for 2. Yeah, how long would it take? Oh, it's terrific, thank you. Dessert in 2 minutes.
You are so sweet and so thoughtful. How come I can't have champagne?
Because you already had some. A little goes a long way, and your mother would be much happier if you didn't start to giggle on the telephone.
Oh.
Make sense?
Yes, Captain. Yes, sir. I was kidding. Of course it makes sense. It's fine. Coffee and pastry and you. It's exactly what I want.
Listen, I have a tendency to be heavy-handed and bossy, so you have to tell me if I step on your toes.
Well, you don't. Not ever.
I make you feel important and centered and confident. I mean, I give that to you, right?
Yes, and I love it.
So do I love it. And don't let me spoil it. I mean, if I start to crowd you, if I start to infringe on your independence, you have to tell me, Kim. Promise me you will.
I will. What's this all about? Why are you so worried?
Well, I've made too many mistakes with too many people. There've been too many losses, you know. I mean, this last year just seems like one big loss. Till now. Till you. We have something beautiful and fragile, and I want to take very good care of it. Not smother it, not cling to it either. Just shelter it and hope that it stays for a while.
Seneca, I'll love you forever. I know you don't like me to say that, but it's true. You can make 1,000 mistakes. You're not going to lose me until you tell me to get lost, and even then I'm going to give you a fight. There, that's much better. Now, don't worry. We're here, and we're together, and we have 3 days, and there's nobody else around. And that's only 1/3 over.
2 more glorious days.
That's right. Ours and old. And old. The pastry?
Pastry.
You know, I wouldn't mind ordering all our meals from room service tomorrow. We could spend the entire day in bed.
Voilà, le pastry.
Seneca?
What are you doing here?
Good God.
Kim? Kimberly? Not you. Not you and Kim.
She just called you in New York.
You're not lovers. Tell me, Seneca.
You're incredible. You got off the phone and went straight to the airport, didn't you? I sounded happy, so you figured I must be sleeping around. Isn't that it, Mother? Isn't that what you did? Come down here to count up the men I've been with today?
Kim,
You were
stop
about
it.
to run away when he opened that door. Now, why?
No, you answer my question first.
You were going to hide from me. Why?
Because I knew what you'd think. Because I knew I'd never be able to explain an innocent dinner with Seneca to you.
Kim, that's enough. Now, Ray's here. We're going to tell her the truth.
You came to deliver a paper at the medical convention. I was down by the pool when I heard his voice on the radio. Seneca Bolak, famous scientist. I had no idea, but I called them anyway, and they came down.
Kim, no. Yes. Kim and I are down here together.
You contemptible.
Don't you speak to him like that.
She is half your age. She's a child.
No. You would like her to be a child, Ray. But she is a mature adult in so many more
She
ways.
is mature in her body and her body only. And to think I asked you for advice.
And you better keep asking, too, because you don't know me. You've never once let me be who I am. You think I'm some sort of hopeless kid who doesn't have any brains or discipline or talent.
Or morals. Who is down here in a hotel room with a man older than the man who fathered her?
I'm
Kim,
surprised
stop.
even...
You just hold it in. We're not going to have this kind of battle. No more screaming, no more lies. All right, Ray, start with this. I am very proud of a great deal of this relationship. The love, the trust, the emotional support on so many levels.
You are disgusting.
All right. Okay, I hear you.
This whole thing is disgusting.
You will not continue with that.
How? You will not tell me what I will continue with. Who the hell do you think you are? You will not come on as the holier-than-thou Dr. Bolak. You are a grown man who compromised a young girl, took her off for a clandestine weekend, and broke faith with me.
We came here because we love each other, and you can't change that.
My child, I can turn this into the scandal of the year. I can ruin him forever, and I can give you the lesson of your young life.
He's good for me. Why won't you listen to that?
Easy. She'll listen. We'll talk.
I will not, because I have no interest in hearing how proud you are of what you've done with my daughter. I hate you, Seneca. Now you pack up and get out.
I won't.
You will go with me or I will have you carried out.
You can't do that.
I am telling you.
You have told her quite enough for one night. Now, she's not going back to New York with you. I'll tell you why, then you can leave.
Where's Tizo Navani's room? I'm his nephew.
But he's in there in 603. You can't go in, so the doctors are with him.
Oh, wait, the doctors have to finish.
What are they doing? What's his condition? How's he hurt?
You'll be able to discuss that with Dr. Cohen.
Well, is he fair or satisfactory or what? How's he listed?
He's listed as critical. I'm sorry.
We don't know that means very much yet. He's just been admitted. Adam?
How's he doing? I want to see him.
You better wait until he goes up to X-ray. He's had a head wound and he's severed an artery in his right forearm. That's all stitched up, but he lost a lot of blood. Shock is our main concern right now.
So he's in shock now?
Yeah, he's been given a transfusion, but his age is working against him. I take it he's generally in good health?
He's the healthiest man I know. He's never sick. Tell me about this head wound. Is there much damage?
Well, it's hard to say without the X-rays. It is possible, though, that the bullet hit some soft tissue and some bone without penetrating the skull.
So the brain's not affected?
We're hoping.
Tizo. Tizo, it's Joey.
Joe.
He's gonna be fine.
Joe, I doubt he can hear you. Look, I'm really sorry.
Well, what about George? Does anybody know what happened?
George seems to be holding his own. What happened was a barrage of bullets came out of nowhere. I was there.
Well, where?
In Delia's restaurant in the park. All of a sudden, two guys started firing from the terrace. Delia and I weren't scratched.
And the men got away?
Yeah. Then the cops came. That's why they have one posted with him now.
Yeah, but tell me about my uncle. What happens after x-rays?
I'm not sure, but it looks like surgery is indicated.
Dangerous surgery?
Well, I'd say there is a considerable risk, yes.
Well, how great a risk? Could he die?
Look, Joe, he's in trouble now. I can't even guarantee if he'll make it into surgery.
Well, what about his chances overall?
Roughly about 1 in 10.
1 in 10.
Look, Joe, just try and take it easy, huh? I'll be back.
A new original reality series on SoapNet. Mom and Dad are moving in for a financial intervention. It's a matter of life or debt. Bank of Mom and Dad. All new tonight at 10, only on SoapNet.